Henna has given me the most amazing opportunities of my life, opportunities to this day bring tears to my eyes, because I just think, you know, would I in my wildest of dreams have ever thought that I would do the most amazing things that I've done? I worked on Disney Cinderella. I did henna in the ballroom scenes for the two princesses, Indian princess and the Arabic princess. Unless you go through it frame by frame, you don't actually see it. So I worked with Sunny Andrea, which is Peter Andre's sister-in-law, for her wedding, and then subsequent photo shoot we did, and we're good friends. And I just think, wow, that's something. Last year, May time, something fell in my lap, and oh my god. Oh my god, say it! It just feels like, ah! So there was a big media furore around the Adil Mushkil's release date because of Fawad Khan being in the film and Pakistani band big part on the actors. And I don't want to jump in there, although I really don't want to jump in there. But I just wanted to make reference to that being one of the things that marred my experience of the anticipation and the excitement of the film being released. And as I was looking for its release date for the UK, I came across the media furore that surrounded Ranbir Kapoor and him having Mehndi on his hands. Mehndi traditionally is done for women, and you know, for brides, and it was really nice that he was being recognized as an actor. Ranbir Kapoor brings Mehndi to mainstream. I thought that was brilliant, and there was lots of pictures showing his hands in all the various scenes, and I'm very proud to say that Mehndi was done by me. I've said it, oh my god, I've said it. So you can imagine me, I get this call from India and they're not telling me what the film is, they're not giving me any information, they're just like, we just want to gauge who's interested in doing the job. So I went on the internet and I was trying to find out what Indian film, Bollywood film, is being made right now, being shot right now in London, and the only one that was coming up was Karan Johar's Dil Hai Mushkil, which has Ranbir Kapoor and Aishwarya Rai. I'm thinking, it's not that one. I did the same thing with Cinderella, it's not that one, but that's the only one I can find. And then I didn't hear anything for months, and I remember being in this place in Slough looking for lights for my house, and I got the call back to say, sorry, we haven't been in touch, we were just getting things finalised, we'd like you to come along for an interview. So I went for an interview and they asked me to do full bridal henna with a felt tip in the space of 40 minutes. I done it and it was great. And they said, I asked who I would be doing it on, and they said Ranbir Kapoor. And I panicked because I thought, oh, I've just done a really girly design, but they were like, no, they want full-on intricate girly design. So, you know, in November I went ahead to the hotel and then was following them for a few days because I had to reapply the same design to Ranbir a few times. So I've done it at the Washington Mayfair Hotel, and then I did it again on set at oh, what's that place called? It's the Top Gear track set. I went down there as well one day, and then to Stansted, where they actually filmed the scene with Aishwarya. So I had to go with them from very early morning till very late at night, and I was traveling with them. So that was really, really cool. That was such an experience for me, and I'm very proud. And as I'm saying it, my heart is pounding in my chest. But yeah. That's what happens to me. These wonderful, amazing things just happen to me, and I feel like the luckiest person in the world. Okay, so the funniest thing is I don't have a huge crush on Ranbir anyway, so I was quite happy to work with him. I'm so glad I didn't know. What I was told was that I would go and do the thing and then come home, but then once I got there I was told I have to stay. And on the first day I wasn't expecting to be on set with Aishwarya Rai, so that was amazing. And they brought me onto set purely because with the pen that I was using to do the Mehndi, it would come off very, very easily. So if they had something to eat in between, or they had to use the washroom or something, the Mehndi comes off, so I'd have to go in and retouch. And on one occasion I had to do it twice in the day because I'd done it very, very early in the morning, and then by the evening scene, and bear in mind sometimes they go on set, they'll be on set all day, but they'll have different locations, so then they'll go back into hair and makeup after lunch or after they've eaten something, and then they might start shooting again from like 7:30 in the evening until about 10:30, 11 at night. So if you're doing Mehndi very early in the morning in pen, it's going to definitely have mostly come off by the evening. So I had to reapply it throughout the day, throughout the scenes, and then I was kept on set. So it's really amazing watching Aishwarya and watching Ranbir filming with all the cast and the crew, you know, around, Karan Johar calling, you know, action or quiet on the set, and then everyone just hiding behind pillars and stuff and watching the extras come on, and it was such a surreal experience. There is the lounge scene where I was, and you know, I could see it being filmed, and I was looking at the big screen, and I sat there thinking, a year from now I'm going to be in the cinema watching that, and I just don't know how I'm going to be feeling. And I remember then feeling very overwhelmed. Now, I couldn't film on set. I couldn't film Aishwarya at all. But I did get a picture. I did ask Ranbir when we were alone if I could have a picture with him. And he actually snapped the picture, which you will see as thumbnail, and I'll put it in here as well. I couldn't travel to India to finish off the actual scenes with Anushka. So it was always agreed that I would set the design and then somebody else would take over and copy it in India. So I don't know who the other team are in India who copied the design. But, you know, congratulations to them too. It's just amazing that our work is up there collectively. The pens were really difficult to work with, and there is a scene where he actually goes like that I saw being filmed. Whether it will come out in the film or not, I don't know. But it's just, when I saw that and I thought, geez, my work is going to be like that. And it just looks really kind of, And the funny thing is, right, this is hilarious. You're going to laugh yourself silly. So I'm so embarrassed to say this. As a hair and makeup artist, I should know who Mickey Contractor is, okay? I know the name. I have the MAC collection. Did I know what Mickey Contractor looks like? No. So he and I, we were talking from day one. We were playing around with the pens, drawing paisley, saying how difficult it was to make really great designs with this pen that is really difficult to work with. It's like working with a Sharpie, and you get very thick lines, and it's and in the small amount of time you had, it's very difficult to do a very decent, intricate pattern. You know, it was very, very tricky, and they wanted really, really intricate on day one. And I'll go back to that point in a minute. But anyway, it wasn't until I finished shooting, I came home and I was doing some stuff, looking through the internet as you do with Aishwarya Rai, and then I saw pictures of her with Mickey Contractor, with the name Mickey Contractor underneath. And you should have seen me. I was jumping up and down, and I was like, Abdul, that was Mickey Contractor, that was Mickey Contractor, that was Mickey Contractor. And I just didn't even take a picture with him. I didn't know who he was, and I'm glad in a way. I think I would have got really, really starstruck. I would have just wanted to talk makeup with him. I'm glad I got to talk to him as a person. It's so funny because Abdul actually took him to Costa for coffee and took the crew, because he was obviously hanging around the set, the Top Gear set. He didn't come with me the second day and the third day, but it's just such a surreal experience. But talking about the Mehndi, Karan Johar was very, very concerned that the pen looked black, and I had said from the beginning that any intricate design on the hand will just look a bit blobbish on camera, but they were very insistent on having very intricate designs. And then once they started filming the first scenes with the Mehndi on, they realised that what I was saying, you know, it did look quite blobby, so they asked for a bit more open design. So in all of the times that I've done it, the design's been very, very to my eye anyway, as a henna artist, it's different, and it's very difficult to copy exactly the same in such a short amount of space. Literally, they're ready to leave at the time they allow you to go in and start, so that the clock's already, you know, ticking when you start, and they're already running late. So just bear in mind, please don't be so critical of the Mehndi. It was beautifully done when it could be, but there was often quite rushed, and that pen was really, really difficult to use. I wish I could have used regular Mehndi. That would have made me so happy. But of course, Ranbir has things to film, not just for that film. I think he was releasing a film at the same time and was also sort of jetting off sort of it with it in between shoots to kind of promote that movie as well. And obviously he couldn't have Mehndi on his hands and it was a big secret. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience, and I don't think I could top anything like that in my career. I've already been in the room and almost worked with, you know, Hollywood's hottest stars, Bollywood's hottest stars. You know, how can I top that? The saddest thing is that because I wasn't part of the crew, because I was freelance, you won't find my name in the credits. That's just part and parcel of working for yourself. I would really love to know who the team in India was that took over. I was supposed to finish it on the Downton Abbey set, but on the day of shooting they phoned to say they have to cancel. They've got to get back on a plane earlier than expected, and I think there was some sickness amongst the crew as well. I really hope you liked this little vlog. I'll see you in the next video very soon. I do have another vlog that I recorded on the day showing actual footage of my excitement and the drive-in. Obviously I couldn't show you too much, but yeah, please do check that out and my other videos. Thanks. Bye.